Right, so we've come down to a new campsite today. It's called Allan Tarn Campsite, and we've set the tent up like you can see. Got Jazz with us and Saz, and got a beer for while I'm out kayaking. But it's got its own little tarn that connects onto Lake Coniston. So we're just going to have a little paddle around here, and it's a bit windy today, but then we'll probably head into Lake Coniston and go and see what we can find. So this is just like a little, it's only a shallow, almost still river that takes you, I believe, right out to Lake Coniston. So just going to follow it down, have a look down there and see what we can see. Go through here and then we're onto the lake. But those two hills that you can see in front here, that's the old manor Coniston, and I think it's Dow Crag, and that's what we're gonna walk tomorrow. There's 7 that we're gonna go and do. So gorgeous weekend for it though. I was just asking Jazz if she wanted to go to Peel Island, and I thought it was this little bit of land sticking out, but it's not. It's about a mile down there, and I don't think she'll want to do that today. We might have to come out early in the morning and do that, I think. So you can see Peel Island there. Probably go there tomorrow. It's a bit of a long way, isn't it, Jazz? Yeah. So we'll go tomorrow. So we went to go outdoors last night, didn't you, Jazz? What did you get? Yeah, she got Merrill hiking boots because last weekend when we were out, she had really sore feet. So we went and got some new Merrill hiking boots. So they should be good. And you got a rucksack as well, didn't you?
Yeah, Osprey.
An Osprey. Is it 24 litre? Oh, so a little Osprey 13 litre rucksack that's perfect just for day hikes. He's fishing. So you can see where Jazz is going. You've just got to aim for the middle of the outlet, because it's literally 6 inches deep that you go through. So just pick your route. Yeah. So tomorrow we do the Magnificent 7, Old Manor Coniston, and all the ones up there. Oh God, you'd fall asleep here, wouldn't you? Stop paddling and just listen to them. It's all this, I think it's bamboo. All the reeds just rustling. That's a nice breeze.
Look at that tree.
It's what?
Look at that tree. That's
It's huge, isn't it? He's talking about this huge tree that's come down. There's a campsite over to your right up there with a few tents on. I don't know what that campsite's called. It's got benches down by the water. But just a bit further on, this is our campsite on the left hand side. Stunning lilies here. The water's crystal clear where the lilies are. They must filter the water, I presume. How lovely is that? There's another one there. And another one there. You're supposed to say permission to come aboard, you know.
Oh shit. Can I give you my phone?
Yeah. You didn't?
Why? What happens if you don't get permission?
You're basically a pirate. Right, so we're going back to the lake for an explore. There it goes. Good morning, Jazzy. So, bit of a change of a plan for today. We were going to go and do Coniston's Magnificent 7, but there's, well, a couple of reasons why we're not. It's pretty cloudy up there and pretty windy, so that was one thing that made us think maybe we should leave it till tomorrow. And then Jazz has woke up with a bit of tonsillitis as well, so we're going to have a chilled day instead. So, got the paddleboards out and the kayak ready to go, so we're going to probably head over to Peel Island later, and Alex is coming to join us as well. But before I do that, I've got a couple of products that I've picked up over the last couple of weeks that I wanted to show you, because I've been pretty impressed with them. You know, when you go and pick some of these things up, it's nice to try them out and then let you guys know about them. So first thing, I've been buying dry bags from AliExpress and stuff for a while, and they constantly tearing and they don't last very long. So I've been looking for a decent dry bag to put in the kayak, and I've come across this one from LifeVenture. And what I like about it is it's really tough. It's made from like ripstop nylon. It's really waterproof. You'll see in the video here that we put it to test at Water, give it a good dunking. but it's really waterproof and I can keep my camera batteries in. It's 100% nylon with a TPU PU coating, but it's great, and you can stick your batteries in it and stuff like that if you're filming. But I've dropped this in the water a few times now and it's never let me down, and it's got no it doesn't look like it's going to rip anytime soon. So that's the dry bag from LifeVenture. So in my dry bag I keep all my camera batteries, and that way if it takes a dunking, all my batteries are safe. But another thing that I keep in here, when we're out on the kayak or the paddleboards and stuff, it's nice to have a towel with you. So whilst I was on the website getting the dry bag, I got this LifeVenture camp towel, and it's really cool because I've had these kind of towels before because I do a lot of swimming, so I've had the smaller ones which are really good, but this one's huge. You see, it's absolutely huge, so it's really good for if you're paddleboarding, or sometimes I just take it up into the fells, and then if you find a nice lake and you fancy a swim, you can you've always got a towel with you, and it's dead light. And that's the camp towel from LifeVenture. And then all I do is when I've used it up in the fells or when I'm out kayaking, just stick it in my dry bag. This is a 5 litre one. Just stick it in my dry bag and it stops everything else getting wet. Simple as that. Right, so we're going to hang around the campsite for a couple of hours. Jazz has gone back to have a couple of hours sleep, and we'll probably take the paddleboards out later, I think, and head up to Peel Island, maybe have a picnic up there. So this is the little tarn that you've got right next to the campsite. I think I told you about the campsite. It's called Allan Escapes, and it's a really cool place. And I think I need to correct myself because I said there was no water, but there is actually there's a standpipe there, so yeah, take no notice of me, there is water. Just set this camera up, sorry. Yeah, so you have got water if you need it. There's a standpipe there. You got these gorgeous lily pads. I think I showed you these on yesterday's video. Just starting to flower. Try and get close. Just starting to flower, but it's gorgeous once all these lilies come out. There is a few in flower further over, but yeah, it's going to be amazing here. So clear, this water. So Jazz and Saz are joining us on the paddleboards. There's Jazz there on the turquoise one in the centre of the screen, and Saz is just coming down the hill up there with hers. See, here comes Jazz and Saz at the front. Look at them views over the valley, the mountains there. So that's the old man of Coniston there, and Dow Crag on the left. Not sure what to make of my kayak though. So that was a bit of a slog. We used a combination of sail power and paddle power, but we got here. So this is Peel Island, I think it is. It's either Peel or Norfolk, I can't remember. I think this one's Peel. We'll just wait for Saz to get in, and then we'll go and have a little explore of the island. Gonna go onto the island and have a little look round. Right, so we're on Peel Island, and I just want to say thanks to Lee and Anna for giving us these IPAs to come and bring out on the camps with us. So I brought one to Peel Island for you, Lee, and try this one out. It's Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Cheers. Oh my goodness, that is so good. Cheers guys, thanks for the beers. How's the water, Jazz?
Really warm.
Is it?
Right here, but it gets cold.
There were some people jumping in off that rock, weren't there? The views onto the Old Man there and Dow Crag behind, so cool. So this was the route we were going to take today. Sorry, messed me focus up. Right, so I'm just finishing my beer, thanks Lee, and we're going to get the kayak sorted out and get the paddleboards out and head back to the campsite, which is straight down to the bottom of the lake, and the wind's picked up a bit now, so we'll see how we get on. It might be a bit hard work. Alright, so thanks again, and see you back on the kayak. Coming out of the harbour, little natural harbour, and then we've probably got a couple of miles maybe against the wind a bit, so I'll bring you back as we get down towards the campsite. Right, I can't do anything about it, but if you look behind me, Jazz is sneakily tying her paddleboard to my kayak so she gets a free ride back. Right, so we've just lit the barbecue and got a little bit of a fire pit going, and just enjoying the fire, and we put the trekking poles up to anchor the paddleboards. There's a bit of a windbreak, which is a cool idea, and it works pretty well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
Jazz is warming up in the tent. Got her a hot water bottle, an Nalgene bottle full of boiling water that she's got in there. It's toasty. But just while we're on the subject of keeping warm, I just wanted to talk to you for a second about the sleep mats that we use. So we've got Sea to Summit Pursuit extra wide, extra long sleep mats, haven't we? And they're really good. And last night when we went to bed, I've lent mine to Jazz, so I used my backup sleep mat, which is a OEX Go Outdoors Flux 7, and it's got a really high R rating. I think it's about 9.1, and the Sea to Summits are about 4. And when I got into bed last night, I put my hand on the bed, the Sea to Summit bed, and it was like, had a little bit of a cool feeling to it. And then we were just comparing the difference between the Flux 7, and it's so hot, isn't it?
The OEX was like, it was heated.
Yeah, you put your hand on it and you get that much radiant heat coming back. It feels hot.
Yeah.
And I've been after one of them for a while, but I was looking online and people were putting sort of poor reviews on them, saying they deflated and stuff. But I don't think they were putting the cap properly in them, because it's absolutely brilliant.
It's been good, hasn't it? And the little sticky pad thing.
Oh yeah, it's got silicone pads on so you don't slide off the bed. But I definitely recommend it. It's not sponsored or anything, but it's just something that I bought. I think it was about 60 quid for a really, really good quality sleep mat. So I'm well pleased with that.
Were what?
The Sea to Summit were like 160 quid each.
Were they that much?
Yeah, I know. I remember the total bill was about 300 quid.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they are really comfy, and I wouldn't have known any different.
No. I think the thing is with the Sea to Summit ones is they've got the foam inside, haven't they? So they self-inflate.
Yeah. So they don't pack tiny, do they? They're still like big like that.
And trying to get them back into the bag is just a nightmare. So
it's the last thing you want to be doing, really, packing up.
Yeah. So every time we go camping, invariably the Sea to Summit pads just end up being put in the van, don't they? Inflated.
As they are.
And
we'll
then
deal with that later.
Sort them out later on.
But they wouldn't be that good going hiking
No.
camping.
No.
But that OEX packs to like
Packs
that,
to nothing, doesn't it?
Yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, I don't know whether there's a bit of snobbery about the brand or something, because there was a lot of people online saying, you know, they're not very good. But they've brought the, I think it's this year, they brought out the Flux mat that was like an updated version. So perhaps it's the old one they're talking about.
Right.
The new one's like an olive, greeny yellow colour, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
But that one's been absolutely fine. I'd definitely use it again.
Yeah, it's been good, that.
So we changed our plans and we went paddleboarding today. You'll see on the video that we went up to, we think it's Norfolk Island, but there is a Peel Island as well. So I don't know. I'm confused. But we went up there and we checked mountain weather, and tomorrow the wind drops right down to like 3 kilometers an hour. There's all the cloud is lifted to 3,500 meters, so it's perfect for doing Coniston's Magnificent 7, isn't it?
Yeah, we're not doing the 7 though, are we? We're doing the actual Wainwright 6.
Yeah.
Wait, because is it Weatherlam?
Yeah, Weatherlam
7,
makes up the 7.
But we need to do that with one of the others.
Yeah. Yeah, so
we're doing the 6.
Doing the 6, yeah.
So yeah, going back to the bloody island, that was a bit of a trek.
Yeah, it was a trek. It was about, I can check actually on me Garmin how far it was, but it was probably getting on for 3.5 miles, I'd say.
I've absolutely no idea, because when you're in the middle of that lake, you feel like you're going nowhere.
Yeah, it is difficult.
Paddling. But it was funny, wasn't it? You put your sail up on the way because the wind was catching it.
I think Shauna got me that, didn't she? For Christmas or something.
Did she?
Or did Shauna get me the gloves and you got me the sail?
Yeah.
But yeah, it just clips onto your kayak. You can use it on a paddleboard as well. And then it's got like a second band. I just put it around the back of my head and you can feel the wind grabs you and just takes it.
Yeah, it was good. But Jazz was attached. And then I got hold of Jazz, so we were all going, weren't we, on the with the sail. But then coming back, the wind was in your face.
Yeah, it was tough.
Oh,
it's tough.
It took, quite a bit longer to get back. It was good fun.
Yeah.
Weather was brilliant.
It's nice to see the island as well. There's loads of nice spots on it, isn't there? Yeah, it's good. So we're just going to sit here now, aren't we? We're having a barbecue. We just like the barbecue. We've got some sausages to put on. And we're going to have a chicken tikka jalfrezi. Jazz is going to have some sausage hot dog type things. And
we're all a bit sunburnt.
We're all very sunburnt. And we've got about an hour, I think, left of sun, haven't we? So. Yeah. And then the whole crowd's coming tomorrow. So we've got Shauna and Mia coming down. Jamie and Alex and Joe.
Yeah, hopefully all of them.
All piling in to go paddleboarding.
It's been a last minute thing, so hopefully they all get it.
Yeah, and then we'll probably have a barbecue tomorrow afternoon, won't we?
We might go walking.
Oh, we're definitely going walking.
And leave them paddleboarding.
Yeah.
Camped out here.
Yeah, we'll get up early and get on the trail early in the morning.
Yeah, cool.
So, I'm going to sit here and enjoy the fire, enjoy this glass of wine, and might catch up with you and show you this OEX mat when I go to bed later on. If not, we'll see you in the morning.
Oh, what was your hack with your t-shirt?
Oh, that's a proper hack, that. We've got an MSR tent, and it's probably, I'd say, 7 foot long, and I'm like 5'10", so when I'm lying in bed, my pillows always fall off the top of my sleeping mat. So what I did was put the pillows on, grab the t-shirt, put it over the top, including the mat, and then it just keeps them in place and they don't fall off all night. So it's class. I just thought, while it's daylight, I'll just take you inside and show you what I mean. So, this is the Saz's on this one, Sea to Summit pad, and it feels a little bit, not chilly, but it's a little bit cold. And then this is the OEX. You put your hand on that and it feels so warm. And then I've got my pillow with me, an old t-shirt just over the top of it, so the pillows can't fall off. It's great. That's the MSR Elixir 3. Really good tent. I don't know whether you can see this, like, I don't know what it is. It's like fog or evaporation or something coming up from the lake. It's flipping amazing that. I've never seen that before.
It's like coming off the bank.
Right, so we had a good night's rest in the tent. Jazz is struggling a bit with tonsillitis, I think, so she's going to take it easy for the morning. And we've only got enough paddleboards for Mia, Joe and Sean and me on the kayak, so we're just having a mess around here, and then we're going to head into the into Coniston, I think. Back to the view of Coniston Water and Coniston Old Man and Dow Crag up in the front. Just do a sneaky overtake on Jazz. That view is just phenomenal. What's it? Can you touch the bottom or not?
I've got my legs up.
Oh.
No. That is freezing.
Yeah. That was so close. Mia's got the hang of it now. Hi Mia. Say hi to the subscribers. It's quite a long paddle that, back from Peel Island, but anyway, I just wanted to show you my new coffee cup. I like it for a number of reasons, because I searched around, because I've got a little coffee cup holder in my kayak, but I couldn't get one that would actually fit, and then I found this. But also, what's another cool thing with it is it's got like a double lid. Let me fix that camera. Yeah, it's got like a pressure release lid, so with my Stanley it gets pressurized and you can't get the lid off, but with this one it's dead easy to get the lid off. So when you're out on the kayak and the last thing you want to be doing is struggling with something, one of these is probably your best bet from LifeVenture, and it stays hot for a good 6-7 hours. Morning guys. So sometimes things just don't go to plan, and this is a good example of one of those weekends. So we had to send Jazz home last night with Shauna and Alex because she had a bit of tonsillitis and it's kicked off pretty bad. So she's trying to get an appointment with the doctors. We were going to go and do the Old Man of Coniston this morning, but we're going to have to go home instead and sort Jazz out. So unfortunately this week there won't be a walking video, it's just a camping video. So, but before I go, I'll just show you this, show you a bit about this site because it's been really, really good. So you've just got like a massive big rally field basically with all your portaloos there, but don't be put off by portaloos because they're the cleanest toilets on any site I've ever been to. The only thing is with this place is it was like we did bag the last pitch, so I don't know whether it's like that all the time, but probably get it booked as early as you can. Although this weekend Kendall Calling's on, so that's probably one of the reasons why. So yeah, this is the site. Allan Tarn Escapes. And if you're into your hiking and bagging Wainwrights, you're just looking at the view of the Old Man of Coniston. The mountain's not going anywhere though. We'll come back and do it another weekend and we'll bring Jazz on it with us. Right, so I'm going to wrap this video up here. All packed up, kayaks on the roof, ready to go. See you on the next one.